Okay, gonna stream while I can since I only got some time to, and because I need to get this done, otherwise I'm gonna miss the whole event if I don't stream the whole time. Plus, I'm gonna miss the streaming event, so I definitely need to stream.
Bathe in sunlight, but when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Yep, that's right, Tutao. Okay, good. Audio sounds fine. Okay. I should switch to my friendship team so I can do my dailies. I just woke up, so I'm a little slow right now. Meow. Cat's meowing in the background. Hey Purple, welcome to the stream. When that's friendship 10, I'm gonna put Alloy in the team because I've been building Alloy recently. I've been like, I don't know who to build. Meanwhile, Fermine. Fermine's right here, not fully built yet. I'm just like, I'm just gonna build Alloy. Completely forgot that I was building Fermine. I was just like, I just want to log in, build somebody, log off, give on me you count, do my story. That's basically what I've been doing. Basically what I've been doing these past few days. I don't know why this music is playing. Talking. So I'm gonna do Act 2 of the story, and then I'm gonna do more of the events if I can. Well, I'm probably not gonna be gone that long, but I'm gonna see if she'll go into her room and sleep, so I can keep streaming. But I'm not gonna stream for too long because I know I started early, so I could stream longer if I want, but I don't really want to. Okay, so this is the progress of my Fermine so far. I think that's the first time he's hit 7k with this artifact set. I did give him Chi-Chi's artifacts, but I've given them back by now. Oh yeah, and he's holding Snow Teams now. I don't know how much progress he's made since I last streamed. Hopefully, let me see. I want to see. I did check in for the second week, right? Yeah. This is the second week, so I think I should still get that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the 30 weeks quota. How long did I stream for the first? Maybe I should stream for a long time, if possible. A good all 6 hours should do. In that amount of time, I could probably do the whole event. Okay, I only streamed for 3 hours. I just had to make sure that that talking I heard from this music wasn't me echoing. No, that's music. There, I fixed it. I refreshed it, scrolling forward. Sorry, Twitch is messing up. Nah, you're not late. I just started, like, 4 minutes ago. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I actually don't normally stream this early, but I got a little bit of time finally. Especially, since I have been sleeping in a lot lately.
Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming! Get in gear!
Get in gear! How to play him, I keep forgetting to do a skill. You switch from PlayStation to Xbox? Aw, I feel betrayed. I'm just kidding. Oh god.
Power cord! Shower me with this! Surprise!
You got dragon spine wings? Oh, nice. I still haven't done that. Oh, Farina's pets killed them. Hey, Farina, heal me. I should probably do something about that, actually. My crowd characters will look good with those wings. And hello, Makita. Makita, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh yeah, this guy. I can finally do his commission because I've been always skipping it because I want to do it on stream. Oh, I need to fix the mic's blocking some of the dialogue. There we go. Charlie, you come at the right time. I just found a wondrous photo taking spot I need a little help from you. Still looking for inspiration, are you? And hey Mandy, welcome to the stream, how are you? Of course, this is far from enough materials. A single photo will not allow me to create a full picture. You need several dozen pictures, sometimes even 100. For use as a reference material. That many, huh? I'm good. I just woke up. I'm answering both of you, basically. Your Navi just did 120k damage. I almost didn't see the one there because of the PS4. Yeah, Navi could do a whole lot of damage with her skill. I noticed from seeing how much she did in trial. I haven't done it yet on my main though. I'll do the trial after. If you simply impress the things you see on the canvas, that is not painting, that is photography. When a painter must do is using sensitivity and aesthetic sense to observe the world around them before creating, transforming, and editing it. Yeah, fair enough. This such term is the most beautiful aspect of every object to be abstracted and then engraved upon the canvases to complete one painting. Well, that was clear as mud. Alright, basically I'll use only the prettiest parts of these pictures as a reference. Thank you, that you're speaking my language now. For example, the light-shadow balance here is excellent, but the scenery is lacking by contrast. As such, I was only referred to it as of the former. That was without the minibus, except arcade, of course. Yeah, without any buffs. Oh, well, that's pretty good, because I think in the trial I was able to do like 120k, but I think that was with Bennett's buff. Oh, and double pyro. And double Geo. I feel like I think Geo gets kind of above too. Yeah, the other picture contains a traveler in the most fascinating pose and the most features of the most magnificent building. A traveler, you say? It is almost like playing with the puzzle in your mind, with the beauty or beastliness of the final product, depending solely on your aesthetics and understanding. That is not a rigorous way of putting things, since we can change or abstract the size within the reference materials themselves, but that's all you need to understand. So you need my help. Please and thank me. Yep, right, yes, that's right. Your photo taking skills are incredible indeed. My friends have wanted to come see you in person after witnessing your work. I'm sure that with your help I'll be able to create something truly extraordinary. Okay, just tell me what I gotta do. So please, for the sake of human aesthetics, and for the Mora prepared, please help me. Ah, since you mentioned Mora. Oh, I swear if it. Oh my god, why does it always do this? It always makes me re-talk to him. What team should I use if you want a buffer? You know Bennett, oh, but you don't have him. Oh, you don't have Bennett, wow. I can't believe, I guess if you're, like, new to the game. But then again, it took Purple forever just to get Yanfei, or, yeah, Yanfei, and Ningguang, too. And I went for a while without getting Goro, but, I mean, Goro's not from the very beginning, but... besides Bennett, well, the trial gave you Ningguang, but I don't know much about her. I assume she'll work, but I wouldn't use her, just because I don't like using her. Goro would probably work, maybe. They put him with her in the trial of the event, so maybe he'd work. Your AR-51? Oh wow. Yeah, Purple was AR-58 or so when he finally got Yanfei. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get him sometime. Who is I looking for? Well, Xiangling will work just because you need like some kind of off-field to get the crystallized, and that'll buff her. Could probably use Kaza, but he can't. No, never mind. You can't use Kaza. If assuming he can't throw Geo, so never mind on that. All he'll do is crowd control and buff whoever element he's throwing. So he'd buff Xiangling. Mona would help too, if you have Mona, but I know she's hard to get also. If you want a healer, you could use well, a healer, maybe like Diona, or you don't have Kaza. Yeah, it wouldn't matter anyway. Kaza wouldn't be good anyway. Zhongli would help if you have him. Because like all the people that would help at 5 stars, it'd be hard to get. Mika, if you want her to attack faster. If you have Farina would definitely help. No Farina, no Mona. Well, never mind on that. Yeah, I got her on my tablet EU account, so she'll mostly be doing solo damage because I don't. Well, I have Bennett at least. Wait, maybe I have Mona there too. As for this account, I'm skipping her. If we have 4 characters that buff Geo damage. Yeah, like, Goro, he buffs Geo. And Xiangling, she wouldn't buff Navia, but she would help her crystallize, which does buff her. That could go for any outfield, like Fischl or Xingqiu, depending on what element you want or need. But I don't know anyone else that could buff. Maybe Albeo can buff if you have him. Or at least he can help crystallize. And like I said, Zhongli. Other than that, there's no other 4-star buffers that would work for Navia. Oh, Yunjin. Yunjin will work if you have her. But if you use Goro and Yunjin, you're definitely going to need some off-field. Oh, Cookie. Cookie will work. It could be like a budget Ito team. Well, except maybe it'd probably be better than Ito. Because now they could do quite a lot of damage. I feel like only a really good built Ito could compare. Anyways, what do you want me to do? What does this guy want me to do? I didn't even do Swift Flare yet. You're saying 4 characters that would use Ningguang for the crystallization. Sorry, I'm in the wrong one. Yeah, Ningguang would work. Geo Traveler? Yeah, Geo Traveler will work, but there'd be those things in your way. Other than the constructs, Geo Traveler feels nice to play. I was using her as a DPS on my EU account, but that's because it's for my story. You found a Netflix show you actually enjoyed? Oh, nice. I don't watch Netflix really at all, because I don't have it. And if I want to watch them, I'll watch it online. What am I looking for? And I basically don't do that because I'm on Genshin all day. What am I looking for? Do I take a picture of something? Use 6 a cryo 9. Ah, yeah, I think that helps with crit rate. Probably. I don't know. I don't use her. I don't play her, but I know her. I know she gives crit rate. But oh, come on! I need a camera. This doesn't need to be. Oh, that's a wind power team. I thought that was the new thing we got. Yeah, it kind of looks like this. The wind power thing is just for if I want to be Kazuha but not use Kazuha while I'm flying. I guess. What do you want me to take a picture of? Oh, there it is. I must be blind that I didn't see that. No, not that one. Navia's 47,175. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Rizar would help that. If you had another crowd, that would so much more percent. Ratio, not ration. Yeah, ration. Yeah, I know what you meant. Okay. Report back to Debris. I don't know, I was just thinking of his name as, like, Debris. Best next trailer watch? Alright, let me see what that is. Okay, here you got the picture. Here it is. Let me see. Ah, perfection. I never expected you to be so outstanding a photographer. I might be good at photography, but I'm not good at finding location. Blue Eye Samurai? It gives me Samurai Jack vibes. Although I didn't watch that too much, I just remember it from when I was younger. From this image, shall I filter the best material possible? Thank you so much. Where did I leave that more? Alright, this is for you. Please take it. The chance arises in the future. Please do help me take a few more pictures. Now then, what about the composition? Alright, cool. And for some reason, it took me here before taking me to Swift Slayer. Oh no, it's because I used the map to come here. I just saw something fun, yeah. I have my tablet that's finally working again with Genshin on my Alt NA account because I'm gonna play co-op with it when I do the event. So I can complete it on 2 accounts at once. You know, like that one commercial that they kept showing before? That's Taylor Swift's boyfriend? 2 things at once. That's why I like co-oping with my accounts on my PS4 and tablet. 2 things at once. So I haven't been doing that much lately. I feel the beat.
Getting here. Frost is coming.
Ocarina carried as usual. Okay, now I'm done with dailies. Okay. Hello, Catherine. Add extra applesauce.
Thank
Yep.
you for Add Astra.
Well, I really love how they changed the character expeditions. Wait, 3? Why did it show 3? Because they're not done yet. Okay. First, I'm gonna spend resin before I. Why can I only make 3? Oh, because I still have. What's in today? It must have been farming artifacts, but let me see what's in today. Do you need talents? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, from Injustice. Can't believe 2023 is almost over. I know, right? Feels like 2023 just started, and now it's already almost over. Feels like just yesterday, Wanderer was on the banner. Meaning, released. Oh, let me get these crystal flies. I remember getting Wanderer on 3 of my accounts, and then... I was planning to get him on just 1 account, and then... Bam, there comes another Wanderer. Bam, I get him on my main. Black Samurai during Japan's Edo period, 17th century, half-white, half-Japanese swordsman Misukes for vengeance against 4 white men. One who before is their father, who illegally remained in Japan during the closing of its borders by the Tokugawa shogunate. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about the Edo period, because I think, or maybe it was a different one, but Demon Slayer talks about that too. Wait. Either Demon Slayer did, or I did when I crossed it over with my series. Because that one of my timelines just ended up crossing over with Demon Slayer. Yeah, I think it was one of my characters that mentioned this, maybe. Yeah, it was one of my characters. Well, actually, it was a magical character, but yeah. Although I gave them more of a... I'm not running this team. I actually include them in the story, they're not just a side character. Not to mention, I think I made their name up, but I attributed that to one of the random people in the background of the class. That's funny. Oh, not to mention, speaking of Japanese, I've been doing the Inazuma Archon quest on my EU account story that's mashed up with my story, Monica and ReZero. So it's mixed up with Genshin. That's all I've been doing lately. I nearly finished the Inazuma Archon quest. I'll probably take a break from it. I gotta catch another time enough. This is not the domain I thought it was. I thought I was still running the artifact domain. Still pretty easy. But I remember now I came up with the Justice books. You get the Dementor confused too. Yeah, I know, right? I'm always like, which one has the germs in it? When I'm co-oping with people, they'll go to a domain. I'm like, yes, this is one of the germs in it. We need Electro. It's the one with the robots.
Let the world collide!
Now this is what it's like when worlds
The
collide.
night is cold.
Normally I run a different team in here. Oh, I capture this freaking is. Oh god.
Not now. I'm the fry pan. See?
I'm really living life on the edge over here. C6 Hutao be like. That's how C6 Hutaos have theirs. Mine's only C1 though. C6 Hutaos always be having their HP like nearly down. Definitely, I'm not ever gonna whale that much. If I ever get C6 Hutao, it's because I saved for 6 banners, assuming the game lasts long enough for 5 more banners. Right now, the only cons I want to get is I want to get Nahida C2. Or at least C1 for now, and just go C2 next time. Because Nahida C2 would go amazing with my Hyper Moon Dory.
Don't be scared. Time to go.
Easy peasy. Do I always want to watch? Because if you... I see. And that's really good. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I really haven't really watched anything. I'm still... I'm like... The next thing I'll probably watch is probably something to do with my series, honestly. I still haven't watched the new Rising Hero season. I think the new Goblin Slayer season's out. I still haven't watched that.
My guiding star. See? Huh? Cross over. Go.
Although if a new Murder Jones episode comes out, I'll definitely watch that right away.
The night is cold.
I think I saw somewhere that someone said it was gonna have an episode at the beginning of 2024, so I guess we have that to look forward to, assuming that's true. That might have just been someone's speculation. A free heal. Okay, that's enough healing for Hutao. Ah. Alright, that's my last run. Yeah, some shows can be a little sus there. Even Sword Art Online kind of went there a little bit. And I usually skip those scenes. Or just look away. Oh, Chris Fly. I guess I didn't get all of them. Okay. Let me go build Ferminate's artifacts. He's all the way down here at level 70. See, like, Alloy's artifacts are getting more built. Never mind. I didn't just farm artifacts. I farmed talents. Let me mess with his talents then. Let's see if I can craft anything. Bless you. My cat sneezed. No, my other cat's over there meowing. Bless you. He sounds like me in the morning. Oh, speaking of that, I should probably take one of my pills. But I need to go get more hydration. Not enough there? I'll just do it there then. It feels like all the characters that I build all have justice books. Farina, Charlotte, Femine. Gotta love that. Because I'm definitely buying the BP this time. I've been trying to get the levels up. Although I've been a little bit slacking. No. Oh, it's at the top. Because I don't have any story quest. If I have time today, I want to do my bounties and a quest, and also weeklies. Got a lot of things to do, honestly. There's Ayaka and Yoimiya. Let me switch to my event team. Also, Blue Eye Samurai's getting season 2. Ah, nice. Always nice when series I like gets a season 2. Meanwhile, I'm just over here waiting for ReZero season 3. I'll watch that right away. Well, yeah, I'll watch it right away. I'll watch even the sub version. But then I'll watch the dub once the dub's out. Maybe that's why I was waiting on certain animes. The dub wasn't out yet. Oh yeah, there's also Demon Slayer season 3 that I haven't
A blade embraces
watched.
its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
That's right, okay, BRB, I need to hydrate.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
We cannot just rely on the ocean's self-cleaning ability.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Okay, I'm back and my cat's meowing in the background. Thanks for the hydrate, Mandy. I forgot to put on my... Shush! Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was looking for the other headphone. Okay, time to go to the cutscene. I've been avoiding this like the whole time I've been playing. Yeah.
Good morning. Xavier said
Especially after one of my
went
alt
well.
accounts came here on accident. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see this yet. So I was just letting it play while avoiding looking at it.
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udet's Nervillette at the Palais Marmonia.
Oh yeah, if you look around after the first day, you'll find Ayato talking to Nervillette by the... Well, I'll show when I'm out of the cutscene. And you can find Chiori talking to Xavier, or Javier. And Aika and Yoimiya at the cafe nearby.
I
Okay.
was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it
I
himself.
forgot what that place is called.
He
The place
told me to
where
go see the
Nervillette's
sights around
office is.
Fontaine
He was
and
on
to
the side
enjoy
of
the local
building.
culture. So I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. Two
Oh, wow.
mechanical puppets that were dancing together. You've already seen them, right?
The Doja Capelli and the Nemesis
Yeah,
Capelli.
yeah, those two. Amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, did you have to fight them?
We sat
I'm glad
and
you saw that.
watched
Yeah,
for
thank you,
quite
Purple.
a while.
Purple's one you showed me.
It was mesmerizing.
You could talk to them.
Like we could keep watching them forever.
Aw.
It was the same for us the first time we saw them, too.
Yeah, and then we fought them.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the
Season 1
beach.
of Blue Eye Samurai's 8
brilliant,
episodes.
to be
Ah,
exact.
nice.
It
A
was
short,
the first
a short
time
season.
I've ever breathed underwater.
No, no, I see Blue Eye and I just think of Blue Eyes White Dragon.
3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
Oh, that's, cute. Was he showing us a flashback?
At first, I didn't dare to hold my breath any longer. I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out, the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Yaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
So you mechanically can talk underwater. If you have a
I
vision.
knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love seeing the Romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when you see people.
Yeah, this is cute. Aika's always cute.
You mean hunters rays and blubber beasts? I just
For
love
Yaga's
the name
blubber?
blubber
What's this?
beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about
Critical
this.
research?
They
What?
probably won't believe a word I say.
What? They demanded catcalls, yep. I honestly would love that. It'd be strange to see that in real life though. Oh, of course, for that to happen, some weird things would have to happen. Unless they...
Yoimiya was down
Or,
there for
like...
quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried I wouldn't be able to get
Yeah,
up.
I'm not gonna elaborate on
I
that.
felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But
Ah, nice.
as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was
But I think
ready
there's
to
a way
go.
that it wouldn't have to involve weird things.
The film?
It would just be like injecting DNA and stuff.
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon.
Ah, cool.
As for the others, they...
Yeah, I've been avoiding spoilers for
here.
this quest because people sure was posting about it on Twitter. I'm like, oh,
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the special patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
so I avoid it as best as I can. So I haven't even been on Twitter at all.
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
What
Good
the?
morning,
Is
everyone.
my mom back? Hold on. Nope, it isn't. It isn't my mom, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, I think they went away.
Boarding. Can someone fetch me a cup of
Didn't know if
coffee?
anyone's gonna be like nosy and look in, see that I'm playing the game, be like, oh, hello,
Sure. I'd be happy to do
stop
that
ignoring
for you.
me. I want attention.
No, you can't go anywhere.
No, they.
Please,
I think they knocked
have
that
a
once
seat
and
over
just
here so I
walked
can
away.
get started on your makeup. Ugh, the last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Farina's acting like Layla now.
You sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Yeah, same here.
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Does that mean you haven't slept at all?
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
That's literally me with my story. Except that it's not
Well,
reading,
I
it's
was
writing.
the biggest star in all of Fontaine, after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it.
Somehow I don't believe
I went
that.
all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
I only said that because she didn't do anything during that
Oh,
time
thank
quest.
you.
Meaning,
The sound of
because she has no
being
powers to do
director.
anything about it.
And the
And she doesn't.
aroma of
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah.
Feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
It seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
Hey, look, everybody's here, along with a couple random people.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really?
Oh, cool.
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
Oh, Ayaka's sitting
Well
over
then,
there.
Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items.
Okay.
And this is Bono, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
Yeah.
First of all,
Professional
please
NPCs.
allow
Yep.
me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that
Paimon,
he
you
wouldn't
implied
be
that no
able to
one else
provide
here
the
is a
funds,
professional.
I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people
none of them
willing
are
to help
actors
me on such
professionally,
short
so, yes.
notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
And like Farina
No
said,
need
no,
to be so
no one here
cordial,
wants
Mr.
any
Xavier.
money from him.
We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made
Except
a
for
profound
Farina,
impression
yeah.
on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yeah.
Yes, the story is the
Yeah, I think that's what
reason
Ayato and
I
Nicolette
today.
was talking about.
I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that
Yeah,
as
Farina
the
is definitely the
producer of
best
this
actor.
film,
I mean,
I'll
director.
do whatever I
Well,
can
both.
to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Oh, sweet.
You may take it from
Purple.
here, Director Farina.
You love Real Cat Girls? Yeah, it would feel weird, but I probably would too.
Alright. Listen up, everyone. The first
Yep.
scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need
But this
props
isn't a
and
home.
lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and
Are we pretending this
extras,
is actually a
please
house?
take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's
Probably because this is
really
only one of the
kicking
places
me
we can
into
actually
gear
go
as the
into, because we...
director.
Yeah.
Everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches.
She's talking to you, Paimon.
Alright, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine.
Though not the kind...
Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean the good kind of waves.
That's what she said in the 4.3 trailer.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
I would imagine so. Nice. Okay, people who need help. I go straight to Ayaka, who's not one of the people that need help.
So this is what a musket looks like.
Oh,
Not
here's where
exactly.
Ayaka starts. Ayaka and Chevy. Two cuties. I definitely want Chevy in like 10 days, 10, 11 days when the next banner comes. Oh, I definitely want Chiori when she comes out. I also know something about Chiori. Maybe I was wrong. Yesterday, when I was looking at Chiori's height model, how tall Chiori is, I could tell she was definitely taller than Ayaka. But she doesn't look taller here. What? Yesterday, she looked so much taller. And by yesterday, I mean yesterday in the event story. She seriously looked about the same height as, like, Traveler. Maybe it's because she's slouching a little bit? I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her. Yes? Are you okay? You need
Ayaka
help?
has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
Oh, wow.
No talking.
Childhood friends.
I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
No talking.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Oh, so I have to explain a role that's not...
the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Yeah, she was very, she was very blunt to Ayato. Not to Ayato, but to Xavier. He was looking at the fountain in the middle of Fontaine, Xavier was. And he's like, oh man, I can see it now. My dreams are coming true. And she's like, no, there's a fountain in front of you. He's like, I need... And it's something about... Something, and she's like, you need to watch where you walk, you'll be falling into the fountain. What? Are we pretending this is... Oh, okay, this is lighting, okay. I don't know why I thought this was like a straight light. Hello, Yoimiya, you need help?
How about here?
Yeah, purple, that seems
a little
funny.
more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's interesting to imagine what kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that
that's very reaching, but yeah.
And Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Yep.
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Actually, we start rolling before that, the clapperboard just gets edited out in post-production. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I actually didn't know that.
It's amazing to see the magic.
But of course, I've never filmed anything.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Although, I will say, when I used to record videos, I would press record, get ready, say some things, but like, okay, this is... Sometimes, especially because I would, like, lose track of what video is what, I would start a video saying, okay, this is this part of this game. Well, I don't have to say what game if you could see it. I'll say this is part. And then I'll prepare and say, hey guys, welcome to another video. But more excited. But I haven't recorded a video in so long.
I've got to get back to work.
Ever since
Tell you later.
me and Ryan last did our
It's exciting to see so many
Genshin
people working together
videos
to bring the film to
for
life.
versus.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
We sure do. Of course we do, Paimon.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
It's nice you missed those videos. Yeah. Hey, Farina. How's it going, Farina?
I don't need any help here. Why don't you try asking someone else?
Okay. Hold on. I wanna take a picture of Farina. No, hold on, let me... No, how do I do that? Well, that's not what that is. Farina at the director's table. Maybe I get a better angle of that. Ah, dang it.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made
Oh,
this
wow.
one based on
Yeah, I
the
never even
relative shape
heard
and
of a musket
proportions I saw
until-
in reference images. When we're filming,
until this
some
event.
special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Ah.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique.
I
think
figured
know
that's how
where
that
to
worked.
start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well made.
Start shooting, like,
point.
shooting the film, but also shooting the
You
guns.
seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight.
Here we got
to
a
the
sword
point
user
where
and
it
a
feels
gun
like
user.
a natural extension of my body.
Yes, this way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
And it's funny seeing a
Yes,
sword user and
well
a gun
said.
user fight in
It
my
seems
story.
we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use,
Well,
I
of
can
course,
still
the
give
gun
you
user
some
would be
pointers.
Homura.
Good.
Which is
I
why I
look
want to get
forward to your
Chevy.
instructions.
Chevy's gonna represent
First
Homura in my
and
story.
foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds
I was
for any
using
time
Amber.
when you're not actively engaging an
Well,
enemy.
I am using Amber
Okay,
still,
understood.
until Chevy comes.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
She's holding it the away, like, alright, this is a stick-up.
This is the end of the road for
Exactly
you.
like that.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here,
I could about to
allow
put
me
a...
demonstrate.
She about to...
This is the end of the road
What-
for
what-
you.
Okay, that's better.
Excuse me, Miss Chiuri.
Ayato, where you going?
Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it? Like this?
Yes, much better.
I like
What
how
do you
it switched there.
I do see your point. But
Wha-
are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
What?
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you
I guess
please
we're about to find out.
come over here? Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
I was trying to think of how
What
that
is
phrase
it?
that get-up people use
I have a question for you,
when they
Miss Chevres.
hold a gun up like that.
Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
Did they not ask her
what?
already?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
But brother,
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing.
I honestly
becoming
thought it was
troubled
already.
trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated.
Really?
Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
I was wondering why Ayato is getting dressed up. He's not even
really
getting...
sure?
From what we saw in the event, he wasn't
From
in the
a
movie.
director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character,
But this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well.
Ah.
But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly.
Yeah.
Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Nice.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevreuse.
Mm-hmm. You can do it, Chevy.
Chevreuse mentioned that she really likes the story, right? I'm a bet that she'll take the role.
But she'll have to prioritize her work. But we still know she's a big fan of acting.
All right, I'll take the role.
No, apparently she is.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. Oh, I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing
Yeah.
a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like
You
those
have my
Netflix live
Don't mention it.
adaptations
I
that
like
turn
this character, so
that I hear
if
turn
anything,
worse.
I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevreuse. I look
I
forward
specified
to
that I
working with
hear
you.
turn worse because I haven't actually
Please,
seen
just
the
call me Chevreuse.
adaptations.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori.
Surely
I
you
assure
just.
you that I was mostly
Yeah.
motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler.
Yeah.
But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
Alright,
That's
come
nice.
on. Spoil her some more.
Yep, Ayaka definitely deserves to be spoiled.
Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is justice, like this is order.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you
I could just
saying
imagine
sorry.
one of Chevy's alt lines being, "This is justice." If only she was a 5-star though, she could have an animation. So you're gonna back to work now?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Oh sweet, here we go.
Go on now.
I'll take some Kita for
And
hydrate.
please take good care of Ayaka.
Oh, well, I will.
Don't worry.
You can count on us.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Mm-hmm. Do we get to see them performing it?
All right. Now that we're all here, let me help
I
set the scene.
I guess that wouldn't make sense. Is that Catherine over there?
The first
Maybe it's just a
scene takes place when
person
our
who works
two
here.
main characters
It does
are
look like
still
a maid
living
outfit.
At the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the house.
Okay, no, we haven't done it yet. Either we haven't done it or we already did it. I can't tell. I was thinking it would make sense for them not to show us so we could see the final product.
Will be playing the role of the older
But,
sister, Tulip,
okay, no, we're about to do it,
and
okay.
Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Okay, cool, we do get to see it.
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home. Mother, you were out for so long. I didn't get to worry about you.
Was this a little close?
I'm sorry.
But I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treats. Apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
I don't think we should.
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home?
I'm probably
What's the
making
matter,
all the wrong
Iris?
decisions here.
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
No, Ayaka's using
They even
a
took Iris's doll and spat at us.
a more
He even called us names. He said we were...
like trying to act like a kid. That's so cute.
It's all right, don't worry. Girls, listen to me.
Pen over all three characters.
It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you, just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't
Bloom,
let
bloom,
the soil
Bakudan.
you're in now
Except
ruin
she's
your
not
future
Negro.
beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut! Not bad.
Yeah, that was so
The
cute.
actors'
Ayaka is
emotions
adorable.
were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What
Aw.
about you, Chevros?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
Yeah,
You
roles are
two
very
were
fitting.
Great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
This seems satisfaction again with the second
This
scene.
scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their
Oh,
mother
no.
has been murdered.
Well, thanks for the spoiler.
Lights, camera, action!
Mother, we're back. Mother?
It's funny how we're pretending this is a house.
What's wrong?
I guess I do
Juliet?
remember that. They saying that that's the
Iris,
premise of
stay
the story.
away.
Huh? Why? What's... Mother!
Oh, Ayaka? I mean Iris.
Mother! She's...
Oh, this story's for this film is sad.
There's poison in this cup.
Poison?
I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Aw. Good acting, Ayaka. With the tears.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we
Aw.
can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
Aw.
Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her.
Aw.
That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is sad, and but they're doing so well, though. Mm-hmm.
Cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Yeah, good job with the...
So
the...
amazing, Ayaka! Were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
job,
for the
Aika.
kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character.
Yeah.
It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
I just love the parallel. She's like, oh man, she's doing amazing. Okay, pipe down, everyone. Okay, next. Well, the filming passes. Okay, bye bye, guys.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard.
Fine one.
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
A little bit.
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
Mm-hmm.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right.
That reminds me of when I,
So much fun
like,
that Paimon nearly forgot. You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So,
well, obviously I don't voice act unless I'm reading a story from
In the story,
game,
the main
which
characters grow up to
when I do
become
that,
two
I definitely get into
musketeers,
character too.
always using their guns to carry out their revenge.
Not when it's a
And
random
on each of
NPC
their
though.
victims, they place a rainbow rose
In
as
this
a
game.
signal that they've returned.
So you mean there's a rainbow roses in your case too? It's my story. I definitely get into character when I'm writing as them. Like you, Purple. And Mandy, you also, when you appear. There are rainbow roses in your case too?
Yes, that's correct.
Because I know how
We
you guys
found
would
rainbow
react, and
roses
also where I
just
know
like in the
them.
novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
oh, that does sound pretty concerning.
Mhm.
Especially after seeing the script today. Ooh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
If we're only there to assist, then I think we could join the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice.
Yep.
There's no time to lose. We should start investigating.
I will
right
have
away.
justice.
Follow me.
Right now? But we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it.
It would have been funny if they made Farina's ult be her saying that. Where she also says, I
Let's
will
start
have
by checking out
justice.
some workshops
But
that
that'd
sell
be a...
mechanical components. If the culprit is making
Or,
their own
like,
weapons,
not
it's
actually
very
Genshin doing it,
likely
but
they'll
if someone,
visit
like,
those sort of
edited
places.
that. Edited Farina saying that. Or maybe for Farina's voice actors. Just... making a funny clip of that. Because I know sometimes voice actors, like, read out their birthday messages. Where are we going? Hey, it's him again. Liver. Hello, I'll have some liver.
Clockwork Workshop. How can I?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special
Oh,
components.
sorry,
lately.
I've never had liver, and it sounds
Special
disgusting. I would never want
components?
to eat liver.
Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers
cat's
who
meowing
buy
again.
toys, but those
Meow.
who buy components are all regular customers who buy in
Hold
bulk
on, let me
behalf
go.
of their organization.
Let's just make sure my cat doesn't do anything. He shouldn't be over there. I didn't even get up. I could just see him from here. I just, while I was muted, I just heard ka-clunk, ka-clunk, ka-clunk as the mecha passes by.
Is that so?
Yep, there he is.
I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Yep. Okay, go to the other place. Wait, that's my mom. I heard my mom cough. Hold on.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Kerclunk, kerclunk. There it is again. That wasn't my mom, thankfully. My cough sounded very similar though, but I guess coughs in general just...
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Aika, you got your wish. It's leisurely right now. It's nice to see Aika in an event where it's all peaceful and happy. Well, for now. Honestly, you don't know how tempting it is to try to get her sword, but I won't do it. But let me just convert this. 62 wishes now. Oh yeah, I got my streamer rewards from last, I got a good amount. A whole 1900. That's 12 pulls. Well, almost. 20 extra, 20, just do 2 dailies and it's 12 pulls. Meaning it's 20 primos off of a 12 pull. 12 pull. From 12 pulls. Okay, where's that workshop again? Is that the foraging place? Kerclunk. Kerclunk. Yeah, purple. Too bad we don't have Chevy yet. I could put her in the party.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh man, running out of oil. I know that feel.
Another case?
Azure Lane, I'm really low on oil, and you need oil to like.
So.
Oil is kind of like the resin of that game.
Guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
You need oil to do the battles, the farming basically.
Because there's no profit. I
Event
only make
farming.
things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically?
Honestly, I
looking
thought
for
she said
mechanical
mole.
components?
Like Ayato's mole.
Well,
Anyway, Chevy has a mole too.
I usually sell
I
off my
won't make any
scrap to
jokes
the
about that.
Fleuve Centre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand.
I think they gave her
Thanks
that
for your cooperation.
specifically because
Don't
she'll be
mention
playing
it.
a role of
Always happy to have the
Ayaka's
Musketeers' patronage.
sibling in the film.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fleuve Centre next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the
I
special
forgot that
patrol
place is
there.
purple. Yeah,
think
when
so,
we pointed out
I guess
Ayato
you
had a
don't
mole,
know.
Purple just kept making mole jokes.
Huh? No what?
That I grew up in Fleuve Centre.
What is Fleuve Centre? I don't remember that. Purple was literally saying, "Molly, molly, mole, mole, mole." He was singing "Never Gonna Give You Up." No, he said, "Never gonna mole your mole, never gonna mole your mole, molly, molly, mole, 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 mole." That's what Purple said. When he... Wait, it's all the way down here? Here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I'm bouncing everywhere. I bounced off the... I was ricocheting off the wall. Like I said, I just really love the design of this area. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII's slums. Hello, Emerald. What a nice name.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Shh.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Centre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Purple, you're punch of...
Were they gunshots?
Great. You embraced your inner
Possibly.
Sino.
It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere.
Speaking
it's all
of.
the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her
I didn't see anything. Maybe she's getting out some pâté de fruit.
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out.
She's
and
like,
had a
I'll
look
tell you
for myself, and I wasn't
some
sleeping
for
well,
some
but
more.
I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll
Isn't
take
this
your word for it.
isn't this a bribery?
Thanks for the pâte de fruit.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk.
What talk? I want some. Yeah, what talk?
Seems you catch on pretty quick. Now then, let's keep going.
Did it happen? Nope, didn't happen at all. Didn't hear nothing, didn't see nothing. Okay, where... These people are hiding. These people are hiding like the kids do in that one daily commission. Hey, isn't this person that Bart Simpson was looking for? Huge S? Remember when Bart Simpson called into the Moe's? He's like, I'm looking for a huge ass. Those Bart Simpson's prank calls to Moe is hilarious.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery
Yeah, exactly.
of goods
That's
to
how it'd be
Poisson.
spelled.
I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem.
Well, actually, I think it'd be a
What do you
J,
say?
but I guess the G could still count.
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his
Yeah,
gun.
those pranks are hilarious.
3 days later, it
I also remember the Amanda hug and kiss.
He just forgot where he put it, right?
Amanda hug and kiss.
This is Flip Sandra, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day.
Ah.
But that gun turned out to be an exception.
Let me turn this
Didn't
music
get
down a
any
little bit.
new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if
But
that's
yeah,
the
classic
case,
Simpsons.
the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I don't watch.
I didn't say
I
anything
sometimes
about a
watch them, but
criminal.
And Floof Sandra,
Yeah,
who
no.
was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you asked, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Shovels. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now. And a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
Her own
I'll come and go
safety.
as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often.
Yeah,
due
you
to
tell
my
him,
work.
Chevy.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Chevy's not scared, and even if something were to go wrong, I'm here. Oh jeez, why'd my pink just spike there? Not that that bothers me, because my pink's always very high on my Asia and EU account. And it normally doesn't bother it. Except when I'm in co-op and I get hit by things that didn't hit me. Also, when I'm down here, it reminds me of the Archon quest.
What's all this?
Man, Fontaine's Archon quest is so good.
Plates and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Wow.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good
Oh,
as
somebody
mine.
in it is a little sus among
Although
us
many
right now.
people at Fleuve Cendra own
We don't know
guns,
who it is.
Few hide the fact from others, and even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots.
We're trying to
Anyway,
find the imposter that's
let's go.
among us.
There might be more to this. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
I know, right?
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our
Yeah,
suspect,
Amogus.
then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket. and took it to the Fleuve Cendres for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who died.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendres. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel, shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough
Speaking
to
of
shoot
vengeance,
him dead.
you'll
Much less
be
care to
also
leave a
like
rose on his
Zhang Li,
body.
like, I will have
What
vengeance.
message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Which I was actually continuing the Yola story quest on my EU account, just to get it out of the way, because I actually didn't do that part for my story, so it was just sitting there, not getting done, so I just did it while I was busy on my other EU account doing the story there. My
We've
tablet
thoroughly
account.
investigated that possibility. He
So I
claims
was
to have
catching up
spent the
one of
whole
the
day at
timelines
the
up
Opera
to
House on the day of the murder,
with the
and the
events.
staff
I had to
there
go
have
back to
confirmed
Hotel
his
Story
account.
Quest and Windbloom.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still
It's
alive.
much easier now that
I've
they
looked
have
into
scenes
his
to
records. He was
put, although I
adopted
do
at
have
the
to
age of
fix some
6,
things.
and all the proper procedures were followed. There are
Which
also
purple,
records
the
of him in an
timeline
orphanage
I'm
before
doing.
then.
6-4
In
is
the story, the mother
it's
of the
basically
two
your
musketeers
timeline
was
now.
murdered after the children turned 10. Of course,
Although
he could have
I
changed
still
the
am
children's
there.
ages, but I don't want to assume
Not
anything
always.
without evidence.
And I am
More
still listening to
importantly,
this, don't
I've
worry.
also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
I know sometimes I'll be talking and not being paying attention at all to what they
We
say.
have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Yeah.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day.
Right.
How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Hold on.
Oh? What else did it say then?
Okay, I was just making sure my cat wasn't going where they shouldn't be going. If you know what I mean. What else did it say?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
Oh, one line left. I'm gonna do some event stuff now. Which I haven't even talked to the people yet. This is the co-op one. I'll get this one out of the way first. Especially since this is the only one I haven't spoiled myself to on other accounts. Or Purple's account. When I saw him do it. Fontanalia Film Festival. Great job. You really well outdid yourself this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. I'm just not just in for scolding. The boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there's any professional therapist in Fontaine. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that could resurrect my dying career. Rip. Paimon's pretty sure that isn't something a doctor can fix. Work is pretty important. Maybe we should help. If you was to say the other line, she'd say, I can't. I don't want to get another job. All of my hard work will come to nothing, or something like that. I didn't just grow up to be a whatever she is, just to go to another job. With how high she's made the stakes seems, we can't stand by and do nothing. Just talking about it like this won't stop anything, though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? Paimon, you shouldn't have asked. She's not just gonna talk forever. Now, it might be a bit hard considering it's a technical issue. Now, just how can I explain it? Well, first things first, my name's Helena, and I'm an engineer working for the Fontanalia Films Festival and equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audiovisual equipment to achieve a certain effect when filming. A client requested us to develop a similar kind of stabilization platform that could carry the film cameras while moving at a high speed. The stabilization platform also needed to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals, playing the parts of groups in the background. That way, they'd be able to keep their cameras fixated on actors while moving at high speeds, or to save them from having to splash out all the cash to hire hordes of extras. Yeah. On top of that, they listed each platform had to at least be third the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. How is anyone that picky, even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well is nigh on impossible? But I managed it. After all, the customer is always right. They even had fussier clients before, and I've nearly run myself to the ground trying to satisfy them. That's when which got you in such a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I can get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. Well, good thing we're here. We'll solve that problem. We can test it. All the testers of a basic craft and mechanics are physically fit enough have already been employed by the Fontanalia Film Festival for more important work. If the client receives a product that has undergone proper testing, and turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount of compensation. Am I at the right event thing? Because this doesn't sound like at all what I'm supposed to be doing in this event. All I could do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for someone outside assistant. Even if it means losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement with the client, but I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. We've come this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right, as long as it doesn't get too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound so difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running extremely high speeds, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. The test has to run stabilization platforms within a specified area, and chase many platforms as possible to target areas as quickly as possible. Okay, that sounds more like what this event is. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform is more than just a few steps enough close to make them collapse from exhaustion. What's so hard about that? It's just a bit of running around. Now that you described it, I'm positive this will be a piece of cake. I know. I can't be doing much running around anymore. Age will do that to you. It's just a few machines, just you wait. We'll be the hot on their tails in no time. So we might end up even overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What, genuinely? You're acting seriously? You're actually seriously? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission. We won't say no to that. But under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciousness won't forgive us. Wow, Paimon's actually not in it for the more for once. Just pay us how much you usually pay your testers. Wow, Paimon. Character growth. Love to see it. That's the one part I remember, because Cece said the same thing. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Not just doctors, but miracle workers. Here to resurrect my dying career. The testing site is an empty domain near the city. Well, I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Why did my mom turn the heat down? I'm cold. Hold on. Oh, I need to go more hydration too, so BRB. Okay, now I'm back. After you finish, I already read that. Again, I love how I always like go do something in the middle of the, like right when the scene's about over. Okay, I'm not actually gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is go to my alt account, because you need to do this in co-op. You know, maybe if I went to one of these two, Zaria or Rainy, they're probably both streaming right now. Or they were streaming, they probably did the event. I could have played with them. Oh well, I want to do it on stream. Okay, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Come on, click on the thing. Let me in. Hopefully my tablet doesn't crash. So, Purple, you probably already know, and Mandy, you already know. But guess who I got on this alt account? I got Sino. He's actually my first limited 5-star on this account. I'm trying to do something.
I do try to lighten the mood sometimes.
Yeah, I'll say.
But I'm not the best judge of other people's sense of humor.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to send an emote. Where's the other sign up emotes? What are the other ones? Nah, here's the one. Okay. I'll be Aika for this. I assume this works like this, is you don't have to match. It still says co-op matching. Please don't match with other people. I don't have to try to do this with 2 accounts while other people are like, why is only one person? Why is the other account not moving? That'd be funny though, but no.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as
Let me
this a
see
little more
gameplay
often.
details. Maybe it'll tell me how it works.
How greedy of me.
Nope, it's telling me how the...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Hey Purple, is your tablet working again? Sure would be nice to have both Purple and Mandy playing here too. That way we can have our 4 people.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more
I'm
often.
like trying to figure out anything I could do to not play with random people. I'll probably have to wait till CC streams and I'll do it there. No, but if it's hard on mine, you should be able to get back on yours. Yeah, get it back on yours. I guess probably you'll probably won't be able to get it right away. Never mind. I'll just go do other events. First, I want to see how good Sino's damage is right now, and I can't do that on the tablet. I have to be looking from a different account. So dailies. Let's go do some dailies. I already did my dailies, so I can be. I'll be Dendro support. But then again, no. Dang it, that's all the way back a month then. This account will probably.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
This tablet will probably crash if I teleport too far away.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Oh yeah, and I have Dragon's Bane on them because my only options are Dragon's Bane or Prototype Starkbearer. I was gonna get Blackcliff for him though. Hold on. Okay, let me get the Dendro support.
Good deeds and bad. In the end, feast upon the scales.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I wish that one of his voice lines had a pun. I don't know why I'm looking for Nahida down there. She's literally up here. Maybe I was thinking this was my Asia account. Okay, let's go fight some enemies that won't die right away. So not these guys. I probably shouldn't use Nahida. Nahida will one-shot these enemies. So I'll just stick with Yao Yao. And before...
Don't be scared.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Okay, it's...
Guilty.
It's freezing. Yeah, it's lagging so badly. Yeah, come to Sino. It's hard to watch and time his... Okay, so I'm not critting too much, but I guess I handled it on my own, so that's good. I've been getting used to playing Sino on this account. I could play this account on my PS4 though. I don't always have to play it on the tablet, thankfully. Wait, then why did I need to do this? I guess I'm used to my age account on my tablet and EU account. I can't play on the PS4, but in A1 I can. I had to link it together. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to do the event. Bye bye. Oh man, it's gonna suck for this NA account if I... Oh well, I won't do the co-op then one. I won't do the co-op one then. Why is it giving me something as if I needed it? I don't know why guide keeps like showing a notification. Maybe it's because like, hey, you got Archon Quest stuff to do. Okay, I'll talk to this lady now. But you're among us. Ever since we talk about Among Us, I'm just thinking of that one Among Us song. That whoever that was made. I was like, and I was tempted to like help my NA account do something, but I had stuff to do on this account instead of worrying about helping another account, whether it's mine or someone else's. Aha, mwahaha, my two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be the legendary adventurers of Tevat and Rising Superstars, Traveler and Paimon. That's us, alright. Do you need our help? Not just prone to exaggeration, but also a user of strange adjectives. What? Paimon feels like everyone we met who comes up with straight on with such fire ends up asking us to do something for them. Is that not why we're here, Paimon? To help? Now is it then? What do you want? Oh, no. I don't want anything from you. I simply want to put forward a win-win proposal. That means you want something. Join forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, Milius, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go into that, no one will stand in your way. And you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. But I like when people stand in my way. It helps, because, but we don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true and that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, more famous than we already are, we're already very famous. How can we get any more famous? But then why aren't you a super famous director, huh? And where are the other stars that you worked with? What are them? What are they? You saw right through me. If only someone would set up special training school for actors. I need someone who only knows how to fight, but also how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who could do it all. Well, you found it. We're that. But such geniuses simply don't exist. I'm literally right here. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the actor stints, let alone furnished my first film. I'm worried that I have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. You want us to shoot the fighting scene? Hit the nail on the head. It's a perfect solution for having actors who can't fight. We're pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? In theory, yes, but that is absolutely essential to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, then I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. There aren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup, and it's just their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. Right. I really don't understand. They do stunt doubles so well that I can't even tell. I never noticed that someone's a stunt double. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. So basically, we'll help you. If we help you, we'll render the starring roles on a plate, just like that. I think we'd do that. You also receive a large payment and do wonders for your reputation. And it really does sound like it'll pay off, because the money. What do you say, traveler? Time to put our skills to the test. Thank you so much for lending a hand. What a dream come true. Then without further ado, please over to my experimental studio right away. There will be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with a different completely ambience. Each scene will have its very own special lighting. Oh, this is the fighting one. Nice. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining episodes of film, we'll finally be able to wrap things up. Sweet. I'll go do that then. Yeah, Purple, I think I'll just, for the co-op one, I'll just do the play with CC on my... You could play on the PlayStation, I'll play on the tablet. It'd be nice if we could play on my tablet for the alternate, but I don't want to ask CC to do that. Because she would have to go to my world, and if I crash, I'll just boot everybody. Not to mention, it would need to have you and somebody else join. Which probably wouldn't be too... Oh, never mind, my mom's here, hold on. Hopefully she'll go in the bedroom.
Take a guess. You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition. I'll take a guess. There's no point worrying about the future. Que sera, sera. You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition. No way, take a guess.
Take a guess.
You gotta find that balance
I'll take
between
a guess.
flavor and nutrition.
No way! I'm not guessing.
Take a guess.
I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance
There's
between
no
flavor
worrying
and
about the
nutrition.
future. Que sera, sera.
No way! I'm not
Take
guessing.
a guess.
I'll take a
Gotta
guess.
find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
No way! I'm not guessing.
Take a guess.
I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
No way! I'm not guessing.
Take a guess.
I'll take a guess. No way! I'm not guessing.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
Take a guess.
I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance
No
between
way.
flavor
I'm not
and
guessing.
nutrition.
There's no point worrying about the future. Que sera, sera.
Take a guess.
I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
No way! I'm not guessing.
There's no
Take a
point
guess.
worrying about the future. Que sera, sera.
I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between
No way.
flavor and
I'm not
nutrition.
guessing.
Take a guess.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
No way! I'm not guessing.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
Take a guess.
No way! I'm not guessing. I'll take a guess.
A blade is like a tea
Gotta
leaf.
find that balance between
Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
There's no point worrying about the future. Que sera, sera.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
Take a guess.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
No way! I'm not guessing. I'll take a guess.
You gotta find that balance between flavor and nutrition.
Take a guess.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.